peoples. Alright, today I am making Vanilla Spectacular. But honestly, I have to tell you, it's not very spectacular. I have been hunting for a vanilla for a long time. I am sick to death of looking for a vanilla that I like. So I'm still looking. But yeah, this was, someone said it was awesome, and it's okay, I guess. It's not awesome, but yeah. So anyway, I'm doing Vanilla Spectacular. I do not know how much it discolours. I have no clue, no clue. I'm hoping it will, because I'm going to put some gold mica veins through it. Maybe, depends. You know, soaping, it does whatever it feels like at the moment. So I will attempt to do veins and we'll see what happens. Alright, I've also got rice powder. See that? No, yes, yes, rice powder. All I did was chuck a bunch of jasmine rice in the coffee grinder and ground it up. This is my goat's milk oils. There's stuff in it, I'm not telling you. But goat's milk, obviously. It's room temperature, same as malai. Here's malai. As I have said before, don't be terrified of it. Be respectful, but not terrified. And you don't need a hazmat suit. Although, if you want to wear a hazmat suit, you know, power to you, because, you know, it's a very special kind of person that can pull one of those off. Although I tell you, if they made them in bright pink or black, I think I'd probably wear one. Alright, here we go. Oh, spoon. You know, because I don't have many of those. My lye is a 1-to-1. My recipe calls for 300 grams of water, so I always mix my lye at 150 water and 140 lye. Probably don't need that spoon either. And then the other 150 I do in goat's milk. This is just thickened up a little because I left it on the bench a little bit too long. When it warms up a smidge, which it's doing now, it always does as soon as the lye goes in. See how it went really thick there for a second and now it's not? Yeah, that's absolutely normal. I'll keep the next one because I have another two sitting on the bench over there. But yeah, alright, so that is, I'm not even in frame, am I? Oh God. Keep sliding down the bench. I'm used to soaping over there. No, I'm not used to soaping over here, so. Alright, so there you go. That is mixed to emulsification, not trace. As you can see, when I do that, there's nothing on the surface. It's just liquid. So, alright. Okay, I don't know how much of this stuff I want to put in, to be honest. Actually, what I might do, so I might throw this in first. Actually, it's quite nice. Like, it's a nice vanilla scent, don't get me wrong, but it's not spectacular. And if they're going to call something Vanilla Spectacular, it should be bloody spectacular, I reckon. There you go, Aussieism, bloody. We say that a lot. Well, pretty much every Aussie I know. Now, I'm mixing this more than I normally would because I want to do layers, so I'm probably going to have to mix the crap out of this because I want them fairly thick. Alright. That's nowhere near thick. Yeah. I don't know. It's not that fancy. it's a little bit fancy. So you could probably use it at McDonald's. Yeah. Referencing stupid ads now from ages ago. I have never used rice powder before. I don't even know why I made it. Oh, I know why. Yeah, because I'm an idiot. That's why. It's a stupid thing. I've wanted a mortar and pestle for forever, and I finally got one, and I wanted to find something to crush, and I couldn't find anything in the house to crush except for friggin' rice. So yeah, you don't do that in a mortar and pestle, honest to God. It just goes, you crush and it just goes fling. And yeah, a stronger person than me would need, I'm going to put all of this in. Yes, definitely a stronger person than me would need to be able to do that. Because rice is not easy to crush. So yes, that went in a coffee grinder because I'd already messed around with it. And I thought, I'll just chuck it in the soap. So I've chucked it in the soap. I think it might be a little bit exfoliating. We'll see. Am I out of frame again? Yeah, look at me sliding down the road. That's not very thick at all. I might actually, because it's vanilla, I like my vanilla speckly, so I'm going to throw some some cinnamon, oh yum, and some nutmeg. Oh, smells like donuts in the house now. If this darkens, you won't see that anyway, but it just gives it a bit of texture. Now this is thickening up nice. That's much better. It hasn't darkened at all though. Oh, it's got me worried now. If I do this with a gold layer and it doesn't darken, it's just going to look stupid. What is that? That is a big chunk of nutmeg, I think. One of them anyway. Jeez, it's not, look at that. Well, it's a pretty good player then. It's not thickening overly fast. There's another big chunk of something in there. Handy tip for you. You know the cups you get from the movies? Awesome. I have a large collection, probably too large a collection of cups from the movies. And they just sit around the house, and I thought, I'm going to stop collecting these things. And then I realised I can use them to clean my stick blender in, so it's sticking up a little bit. Yeah, that's alright. Alright, so I know I need the camera head down, but it's only, the tripod's only like this big, so you see that? It's about that big. This is not very dark at all, is it? Oh, whatever. I don't measure my layers when I do layers, unless I'm being specific, which is rare for me because I'm lazy. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned that before. If not, I'm lazy. I have forgotten my thingy, my sprinkly thingy, which I don't know where my sprinkly thingy is. I'm going to have to pause. Sprinkly thingy. Pretty sure it's called a tea strainer, but you know, sprinkler thingy works as well. I'm wondering, well, whatever. We'll see what happens, I guess. Oh, it's still big. I don't know. I don't know about these tea strainers. They're holes are just too big and you can never get to the sides. Can you tell I really don't like doing this? I don't know, Mica veins kind of give me the shits, to be honest. No, so that's not going to work. Mica isn't just annoying in general. Trying to do anything other than colorant with it. Could be just me. That's a bit better. Come on, hurry up. I've got all day. I imagine that soap's going to thicken up quick once it starts going. Yes, indeedy, it has. Yes, look at that. It's a lot thicker now, but that's good. So, alright, I'll do this. I'll try and do it so you can see what the bloody hell I'm doing, but whether or not you can is a whole different kettle of fish. Oh, I may have broken through that. Break on through to the other side. Turn it around. So I can do down here. Can you see? Yes. Alright. Look at that. Probably put a little bit more in, I think. I also might I'll probably say this every video because I don't know if anyone's going to watch all of my videos or just one video. I shrink wrap my soaps. Germaphobe. Short story. I won't give you the long one. So I make these little squares. I also sell them as well, so. But I always make one little square to sit in front of the loaves so that people can pick them up and smell them, because they try and smell through the plastic and you can't smell through plastic. So I make these, which I call my little smell me's. I don't mind using them, to be honest. I'll just sort of pour them off now, get them out of the way. Alright, Mica. Oh, look at me being messy. What's new? I'm a messy soaper. I'm surprised I haven't made a messy video yet. I really am messy. Wait till I do something intricate, then you'll see. I'll start using squeezy bottles and whatnot. Or activated charcoal. Give me some activated charcoal. Watch me ruin the world. I'm not one of those girls that runs the world. I'm one that ruins it, because then I will just make it completely black. I do love activated charcoal though. It's such a nice looking thing. I don't know what it is. Can you see? There we go. Ooh, it's thick now. When it went, it went. Oh, did that all just go out the side? Oh no. I thought I just poured it all out the side. It's very thick. Pretty sure I don't even need a spoon, to be honest. I'm in your way. I know, I can't help it. I'm left-handed, but setting the camera up on the other side is just logistically stupid. So that's why you are where you are. I'm just covering the bottom, the layer underneath, so that the mica doesn't come through. I'll angle it that way. Maybe you can see what I'm doing. Nothing very exciting. Really, just pouring the soap in. Oh, I do like it with soap stick like this because I get to do a nice textured top. And I like texturing tops, to be honest. It's very zen. But then I'm weird, so I like packaging soap as well. Like I'll wait until I've got, I don't know, 100 soaps, 100 bars of soaps, and I'll just sit and put them all in the bags and then put them all through the heat sealer. Oh yeah, I can feel the rice in that. Oh yeah, that's definitely got a roughness to it. Oh, interesting. Travis will like this. Travis is my son, one of my sons. I have 3. Alrighty, how are we going for? Yep, okay. A bit messy. You know, I don't know why we soapers do this, to be honest. I mean, really, what does it matter if you clean your mould or not? I think it's because if you gel your soaps, you tend to cover them up. Whereas I don't gel in the traditional sense. There's some air bubbles. Sorry for the noise. Yeah, I don't gel in the traditional sense. I sit it on one of those, you know, those blankets that they use in the hospital, those thermal blankets. I have one of those, a pink one, which is really not a surprise to anyone who knows me that it's pink. Not quite thick enough to texture yet. Yeah, I have that sort of folded so it sits on it and then sits in a lump on the side. So sort of, but I don't cover them. Yeah, not happy with this. It's definitely not thick enough yet. No. Alright, we'll give it a bit. Now, I'm going to pause you until that's thick enough because I will just stand here and play with it for 10 minutes otherwise, and you really don't want to see that. So I'll pause you. Okie dokie, I'm back. It's a bit more set up now. Alright. Can you see? This is how I do my tops. It's pretty simple. The deeper you dig, the more texture you get, I guess. It depends. I just do whatever I feel like doing at the time. And then I just dip and sort of slide backwards on this. And that's it. That looks completely different to that end, which is pretty normal. Well, I don't like to waste, so the tiny little bit of soap that's on the back of my spoon is going in there. I also texture the tops of these just because I think they look cute, which is, that one does not look cute, it looks stupid. It's actually warmed right up, these soaps. They look really good. I can see the texture in them, like the texture from the, get out of the way, from the nutmeg and the cinnamon, and I can feel the texture from the rice powder. So, look, waste. I hate waste. I have to do it. Oh, it's a soaper's lot, I tell you. All right, so I'm going to put some mica on the top of this. Geez, I hope it goes dark. How am I going to do this? I might turn you that way because I'm about to make a massive, actually that needs to go that way. I don't like that top at all. I really don't like it. I do this. I'm so fussy. those that know me will tell you that I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and it stops me from doing things. See, now I've ruined it. I'm going to have to start again. It does. It really stops me from doing things because I know if I can't get it perfect, what's the point? So just get cranky with it, and I'm just going to leave it, because if I mess with it, I'll get cranky, and then just, it looks alright, it's fine. You won't even know once it's cut, which I'm so looking forward to, because I have a soap cutter now, and that was kind of why I was making so many soaps today, because I want to use the cutter. But yeah, so now you can see I've sprinkled this on fairly thick, but what I'm going to do, because there's a reason why I've sprinkled it on thick, is I'm going to make an absolute mess now. You ready? Do you see that? Oh, look, my soap moved. You reckon? It's pretty good, eh? And you know, now it's got all my cooties. So anyone buys my soap, they'll get my cooties too. And then what I'll do is when this soap, I can't believe I said that on camera. When the soap's been cut and it's cured a little bit, I'll come in with a little makeup brush, and I'll brush this so that, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of hard to see, but there's still like a few chunks of mica in there. Just focus, will you? Focus. Thank you. Oh, I can see the tiny little bits of mica floating around the room. Probably shouldn't be breathing that in. Yeah, I'll just come in with like a little, I got a set of MAC brushes, and I'll just come in and just sort of dust it, and then it just stops all the big chunks, and it just looks all nice and brushed on.